Hero Film Corp presents Young Turks, 14 Years.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Young Turks, India's longest running show on entrepreneurship. I'm SHEREEN BHAN. Let's take a look at what we have lined up for you on the show this week. First up, meet the team at Globalite Retail, a 100 crore rupee homegrown sports brand. Catch Airboot, a social media concierge desk for brands. And catch the highlights of the SHEREEN's annual summit in Mumbai. A serial entrepreneur with 25 years of work experience, an MBA from Harvard and a college dropout. That makes up the founding team at Globalite Retail. So while father Lalit Kishore brings experience on board, it was the brother-sister duo of Aayushi and Arnav Kishore who wanted to tap into the affordable sportswear market in India with Globalite. It's a homegrown sports brand which was launched in 2011, and today it sells over 8,000 pairs of shoes every day through its online channels, clocking sales worth 100 crore rupees just last year. Young Turks caught up with the Kishores, and here's a look at their startup story.
A chartered accountant by profession, Lalit Kishore started out almost 17 years ago as a licensee for Nike and Lotto in India. It was a few years back that his daughter Aayushi Kishore, an executive MBA from Harvard Business School, realized that there was an untapped market for affordable sportswear in India.
In India, you either have the top 3-4 international brands like the Nike, Reebok, Adidas, Puma, or you have the local level factories and private labels. But there's no one in the middle who's trying to cater to that segment of the population that aspires to wear a good-looking product at an affordable price.
And that's how Globalite was born in 2011. While Aayushi was spearheading this startup as the CEO, her younger brother Arnav joined the business straight out of school.
I think I've done my MBA at work and all other degrees at work. I've learned what others couldn't in a very short period of time, and it's proving to be a very big advantage for me.
But we don't drive it like a family business. It's very, very professionally driven. But the fact that all three of us are into it with our heart and soul, with like one passion and one dream to be able to launch Globalite in a bigger way and scale it up. That's the whole idea.
Having identified a business opportunity and put a team in place, it was time to draw out a differentiated model, and that wasn't easy.
The most difficult task in our business was to get the product at the right price. You know, when we say that we are one of the most value proposition brand, then it was a very difficult task to do that, because initially we were not manufacturing ourselves. We had tied up with a lot of leading factories in overseas.
About a year back, we identified our core strength would be manufacturing, because we would not be able to give this product at a price at which we are giving right now unless we have the expertise in this manufacturing that we have. So now we're 100% vertically integrated, and we're making the raw materials to the finished product in one go. And the whole objective is to be able to become the next consumer internet fashion brand direct to the customer. So our own site and our own app is something that we're really scaling up, and we're very, very gung-ho about. We're already selling about 7,000 to 8,000 pairs a day online.
While 70% of the sales come from their own website and affiliates like Myntra, Snapdeal and Amazon, offline the brand is available at Future Group stores, Walmart, Metro CC and the brand's own flagship stores. Currently having set up 2 stores like this one in Noida, the team is targeting 15 stores pan-India by end of 2016. But Globalite is not the only homegrown brand in the country. Action, Lakhani, Liberty all have a strong offline presence. We asked Aayushi, what if these competitors decide to come online?
I don't think they'll be able to come at the value segment at which we're in, firstly, because of their large overheads and stuff. So we're trying to cut down costs and overheads and maintain a very thin structure at the back end so that we can pass on the best value to the customer. That's one. Two, I think, like I said, they're still set in their traditional way of approaching the market, and we're kind of cutting that time down and going directly to the customers. So I don't think any of them are really scaling up their own channels of sale in terms of online, which is what we're doing. So yeah, so we aspire to break the middleman and directly be the next fashion consumer e-commerce brand. That's the idea.
While Globalite has an R&D center in China, most of their designers are based in India. With an affordable price range of 499 to 999 rupees for their products, how do they tackle the mindset that low cost doesn't equal poor quality products?
I think a one-line answer to that would be wear a label but don't overpay, So our entire idea is to give the best quality at that price. So we're all about value for money. So the whole idea is to cater to that 80% of the market which cannot at the moment access the few international brands. The few international brands in India have a market share of about 5 to 10%. The rest of the market is fairly unorganized. So no one has tried to tap that market in an organized way and try to create an aspiration brand. Compared to the market in China where there are about 10-15 local homegrown brands, the size of which are bigger than a Nike.
And this team has similar aspirations for India. Having clocked sales worth 100 crore rupees last year, Globalite is all set to head to Nigeria next year.
Well, here's wishing the team at Globalite the very best with your international expansion plans in Nigeria. It is time for us to take a break, but when we return, if you're a brand and don't want to miss out on the social media conversation, then stay tuned to find out more about our next entrepreneur.
Hero FinCorp presents Young Turks 14 Years.